Yay! Arkane Infinity again. We're gonna finish this build hopefully in this third round. We'll be able to get it going. So, well, let's get back into it. Hey, how's it going? Let's pop back into the skull and we'll get this one going. Now, I did say we're gonna add some more weapons before finalizing this. So we will. We definitely will. But I thought I'd add some shape to it. Something that make it look less like a block. We're not going to spend too much time with the structure right now. We just want to add a touch more protection, just a touch more, and a couple angles. I figure angles will make it look nice. Officer angle. Now, if anyone has an idea for a color, that will work. We can change the color of things. Aha, that's the one I was looking for. Alright, we have an angle. We have some angle on here. An angle of sorts. Bit more of an angle. Okay. Well, might as well. Is our light on? Yeah, light's on. Okay. Well, it's time for turrets and lining up the weapons and testing these things out. Well, first we're gonna go with some rocket turrets. Oh, it looks as though these are just too big, massively, but thankfully someone made a mod. Shrinks the size of them. Alright, let's see if we can get these lined up properly. Nope, that's backwards, so we turn it around. Those are our rockets. Yeah. I'll throw some Gatlins on there as well. Like I said, normally in survival, you would not be able to get away with this. You would have to connect them with something. They could not just be haphazardly placed on the ship in anywhere you want them and expect them to do business. It's a different beast on survival. And I guess I would get in survival, but it does seem awfully tedious. And seeing as the game's still in alpha, I would very much rather it be actually out before I wait such tremendous time on the on the survival and not knowing if it's going to change or not. You know, it's always a worry when dealing with games in alpha. And I think we'll end this with a rocket. Yeah, I think that's a rocket turret in the front. Yep. Now a couple more structural and visual and defensive adds. Doing symmetry works a lot unless you're deliberately trying to make an asymmetric, craft. It really helps to use symmetry. Now, hopefully from keying this up, our if we key this up properly, wow, it's starting to look like a serious war machine, really. Uh, well, this is it basically, and we can make it any color we want. You know, a red color if we like. Who makes ships red? No one. But it's easier to see other than the beacons. Alright, we don't have much time, I know. So I'll pop in here, give you a little look around here. Pop in third person view, get the look here, good rotation, nice. Oh, I missed a piece. There's a big open spot in the back. I may want to put a turret back there to cover our flank, cover our bosom. And yeah, well, the nuclear thrusters are indeed very fast. They are indeed. Well, and yeah, with those creative gyroscopes on, it turns on a dime. I mean, you really can make an enormous ship with this. But while we're here, press K. We'll go in here. And one of the first things I've learned to do is select the top thing, scroll all the way down to the bottom, hold shift, select that, go nobody, switch to me. You want to switch it over to yourself so that they don't kill you. You don't want your turrets killing you, and also just in case you don't want your turrets shooting something of yours that you've built, you know. So we'll do the same thing. We'll back the compact gatlet, now BCP gat TRRT for turret, and we'll save that as a group. Scroll on down. Well, I like to leave idle movement on. Turn the meteors off. We don't want to shoot meteors. Definitely shoot missiles, small ships, large ships. Characters, no. They haven't put AI characters in. We're not going to go against the station, so we can turn that off. Save that. That's our first one. Next. The Gatling gun. Now, these are just regular guns that's going to be shooting from the click. So, Gats. And we'll save that. We'll key those up to there. And then here. Now, I would have normally put different gyroscopes on here. But, you know, sidewind missile. That'll be our second one. And, I wonder if we'll have enough time. I think we'll have enough time. Now, for the shield generator, we're going here. We'll hit a colon after it, or a semicolon. I forgot which one it is. And you do that so that it can show you your percentage. We have 8,000 shields. Pretty good. Pretty good. Key up our twin blaster cannons, and we'll be just about done. These will be the twins. Save that. Now, what you really want to do, smart money does this all the time. Select your nuclear engine, right? Go up, get all of your small nuclear engines and your large nuclear engine and nuclear thrust. We'll save that. That'll become apparent in just a second when we're actually keying them up. Right now we're grouping things. We don't need to do anything about the generator. Small blasters are good. Okay, I think we're ready. I'll leave the name up to you guys. Something in the comments, and that's what we'll change the name to. So we escape out of that. Press G now. Go to weapons and tools. Fusion rifle's not on there. So we'll right click on the Sidewinder missile, throw that down. The twins and the Gatlins. Then we'll go over the groups. You don't do this from here. You go to groups. And I drag it down to there and select on off. Next nuclear thrust, put that on enter. Same thing for that, because what we'll want to do with the nuclear thrusters, well, we'll want to turn them off when the battles actually ensues. We did forget something, so let's go back in here. We forgot our missile turrets. Where are they? Thrusters, engines, small engines, Sidewinder missile, launcher. We want the missile turrets. Okay, I think I may have messed up here, so give me a quick second here. Yeah, I did. So we'll get rid of the compact Gat turret. It's just Gatlin. Gotta pay attention. See, Gat, G-R-T. Right. Oh, this one may go a little longer than usual in keying up the system. T-R-T. There we go. We should be set now. They should all be set for the same thing. Now, what you really want to do is take your missile turrets and change them so that they're not actually shooting at missiles. Only large ships and small ships. Let the Gatlins shoot for missiles. They have better aim, shooting the Gatlin bullets rather than an actual missile. So we'll hit G, we'll go in here and we'll delete this first one. We don't need that one. Go to groups. That's why it looked weird in here. Now we grab the Gatlin turret down there. All types of options. And the missile turret. Drag that down there. Alright. And let's test the... Oh, there we go. There's our missiles. And let's test our twin blasters. Twin blasters are pretty good, and the Gatlins. Yeah. See, and this is why you would turn the nuclear thrusters off. So yeah, and only turn the nuclear thrusters on just for quick escapes. Alright, so well, this has been your boy Arkane Infinity, bidding you guys a fond farewell. Like, subscribe, and on this next video we'll be testing this bad boy out against some AI. Hope you guys are ready. Goodbye.